Hello there, my lovely people. This is going to be a podcast based on the quintessential what is going on in the economy and what should you do about it right now if you are interested in the possibility of purchasing a home or investment property, predominantly homes though right now. What I want to touch on are a few things. With the drop in interest rates recently, which I will remind you that those were in the overnight rates and not the fixed long-term rates. That is a completely different animal, but our guess is those are all going to be coming down as well because the Canadian economy needs the market of housing to be active in order for it to prop up the economy because it contributes so greatly to the GDP. So I am going to do the quintessential real estate speak that you all hate and give you my advice. Frank and I talk about this all the time. And essentially, what I can tell you from boots on the ground, from speaking to other agents that are representing buyers, other agents that have listings, as well as Frank and myself, which are in that category as well with listings and buyers, the market has picked up. And what the overall feeling is behind it is everybody is concerned that with the potential next drop in December, which let's face it, this is what we're hearing about from all the big powers that be up there, that they're anticipating another zero point 0.5 basis, so half a point basis drop in December, and quite possibly in January, we are going to see another substantial one. With that happening, that is going to create a flurry in activity in the housing market. So if we see that happen, the sentiment is that house prices will go up. None of us have a crystal ball. None of us can predict that. We look back on history and we see categorically when there has been a succession of interest rate drops, we see a increase in activity for home purchases. And with that, basically house prices end up going up because it's supply and demand. So what we are seeing is we have seen an increase in buyers right now in the $500,000 to $800,000 range. So essentially first-time home buyer range. And we want to let you know that the market has not been normal at all in any way, shape, or form during COVID. None of that can be used as a marker of reality to look at with any intention of other than what it was, which was a very, I have my opinions on that regarding federal, what they did, but none of that should have happened. None of it at all. Will we see that again? No, but we might see something that is more of a reflection of what happened in 2017, which was a drastic increase in pricing and a mad amount of activity going on. Because I think there's a lot of fear associated to what will happen within Canada going forward with our federal election coming up next year. As we can see, the federal government is doing everything that they can in their power to make the economy look better than what it is. So that being said, here we are with starting to see the activity happen. So Frank and I just had a listing in the 5 to 600 range. And I can tell you from the amount of phone calls that we received on it, the amount of inquiries that came in on it, and it literally went from 0 to bam, all of a sudden I'm getting 5 phone calls in one day of everybody wanting to see this house. And the sentiment behind every single phone call was house prices are going to go up, interest rates are dropped. We just want to secure the property right now, have a closing later in January when the interest rates have potentially dropped again. And then we have the house. So I will reiterate the saying, marry the house and date the rate. That is what happens here in Canada because our rates generally only go for 3 to 5 years, our terms. And then you can renegotiate after that. So I would suggest to you that we probably have another 8 weeks of availability of reasonably priced homes. And when I say reasonably priced, most of the homes that we're seeing on the market right now are priced at market value of what they should. Believe it or not, we are seeing properties uh, underpriced and they're holding offers, which is not something that I want to see happen again. I would actually like to see agents do their job and not encourage that structure for house prices because Lord knows we are already exceptionally high in the marketplace for the wages that we earn in Canada. So that's my little tidbit of information today. I will have a lot more stuff coming up. It's been really busy for both Frank and I apologize for not doing more videos. I'd like to keep a little bit more educational stuff out there to help you guys and guide you through the next turn of events because it's happening. So, ciao for now. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.